guys. I don't know how to fix it. I got a green screen, y'all. Hey, I'm doing big things over here. All right, as always, give me a few minutes. We're going to wait for some people to get on. Let me let everybody know. Hello, guys. I am just waiting for some people. I'm posting to let everybody know that we're online. So just give me a few moments and we will get to this craziness. Bitch and a gangster. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm sorry, I can't even see your messages right now. I will. I'm almost done. I'm so tired, guys. You have no idea. Okay. Finally, we are done. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Woohoo, Melissa. Congratulations. Oh, no, Rebecca. I hope it's not that big. So guys, we're going to hold off on the questions until the end. So if you have any questions, let's hold it off to the end because a lot of your questions I'm probably going to answer when we go through everything. There's a lot to go over tonight. So just hold off on the questions and I will, at the end, I definitely will be answering all the questions. If you're new here, please, I'm almost there, guys. Like you have no idea. Hopefully after this video, I will officially be a YouTube creator and I can't thank anybody else but you guys. You're freaking awesome. So if you're new here, please like the video and subscribe. And you can click the little bell thing if you want to get notified. Look, I got a green screen, y'all. I'm getting up there. I'm about to watch. You're gonna see I'm be big, and then you can say, "Hey, I knew her when she was a nobody." I'm gonna have all my clients like, "That's my preparer right there." Yeah, I'm gonna do TikTok too. I'm gonna do TikTok because boy, I see some of these TikToks with these tax professionals. Ooh, child. I'd be like, it's a mess. Okay, guys. A lot of stuff. So much has happened in such a little bit of time. Obviously, as you know, Biden has officially signed the bill. It's all done. It's over with. Everybody's getting $1,400. There is a cap. They did cap it a little this year for this third one. So it is 75,000 or up to 80,000. And then it is 150,000 up to 160,000. So there's not that big like it was with the other ones of of it going down a little bit. So there's not that much room to play. So let's get down into it. As I told you guys, I have friends in high places. You have no idea. So I talked to my manager. He's a manager at the Department of the Treasury. So he's what runs it over there. Now, the direct deposit files, I'm going to tell you guys this. So the direct deposit files are already going to start going out tomorrow morning. Does that mean that you're going to get it tomorrow? Probably not, but you can. It's definitely possible, especially if you have a card or something that has, that pays early. So according to Superior's Monday, actually they get the files tomorrow, the direct deposit file information. I'm sorry. So they actually start going out Monday, which again entails if you have one of those cards that pay early, it's possible you can have it as early as tomorrow, because they get the notification Monday for the deposit, but because they get that notification, they can pay early. So that's the early cards. It's going to start going out in small batches, and then on Wednesday, it'll start, like, bigger batches will be start going out. Now, this is the biggest question I've gotten all day. If you've used a bank product, Santa Barbara, TurboTax, Republic, whatever the case may be, excuse me, I was just out and my allergies are just like going crazy right now. So, if you use the third party bank for the last like 3 weeks, the IRS and the banks have been testing the system. They're not going through these banks. You will get it exactly how you got the second one. Now, hear me out. They are opening the portal. There is no time when they're going to open it, but they are opening the portal. It should be sometime this weekend. The portal will be open. Obviously, as soon as I hear that the portal is open, I will let you know. Guys, you'll have some time. Don't kill it. Remember the last time the portal opened? I mean, it took days for people to get in because everybody was trying. Also, this stimulus cannot be offset. Now, here's the trick. Again, Miss Cotton, Republic is not sending it out. It's not going through the banks at all. It is not going through the banks. The IRS is sending them out. Whatever information you had for the last stimulus, that's what they're going by. So for people like you that didn't have a correct account for the last one, the payment tool is opening up this weekend. Make sure you update it. Make sure you update your account information. All right, guys, I'm going to stop answering questions because I really want to, we really have a lot of stuff to get through. We really have a lot of stuff to get through. And there's a lot of questions, guys, that you guys are going to ask that I don't know. I honestly can't even answer. The IRS can't answer. They don't know. They're confused themselves. They don't know. Let's see. So all right. So the stimulus. Again, guys, please, if you're just coming on, wait for your questions until the end. Wait till the questions till the end, please. I want to tell you guys everything that's going on, and you guys asking questions is going to completely put me to left field. So just wait for that. So again, deposits are not going through the refund banks. If you used a refund bank, TurboTax, H&R Block, Santa Barbara, Republic, Riverbank, Refundo, Refund Advantage. They are not going through it. This is coming straight from the IRS. It has nothing to do with your tax preparer. It has nothing to do with your refund bank. This time it is out of our hands. We have absolutely nothing to do with it. They have even tested the system to verify this. So we know for a fact it is not. If you don't feel that they have your information correctly, please go on to the website for the payment tool. When it opens, they said hopefully this weekend, and update your information. That's the best I can give you. Now, let's talk about the CTC credit, because that's, well, real quick, because there's not too much about unemployment. I already did have a whole video about that. If you missed that video about unemployment, please go on my channel and watch it. But just a quick reiterate, because I got some comments telling me I shouldn't even made the video because the law wasn't passed, blah, blah, blah. Well, everything I said was true. So unemployment got extended $300 all the way till September 6th. If you're running out of time, it will be extended until September 6th. Again, $10,200 will be forgiven, tax forgiven. Now, we don't know how this is going to work. So if you need to amend, if you had unemployment and you think you need to amend, we need to wait until the form comes out, because we don't know if they're going to just take off $10,200 like out of your AGI, or is it just not going to be taxable and not go towards the AGI? So we honestly don't know how it's going to work until that form comes off. Hold on one second. Hey guys, if Elizabeth, turn it off or go in your room. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was kind of loud. All right. So the only thing I'm going to tell you, you need to wait to amend in order till that form comes out. We don't know when it's coming out, so you're going to have to wait. Let me go back to the stimulus, because I did forget a couple things. First of all, one of the major questions I got today: if my taxes are still pending, will I get the stimulus? That's one of the major questions that I got today. Look, guys, I'm going to Disney. Okay. So one of the major questions I got: if my tax return is still pending, will I get the stimulus? This I do not. Go in your room right now, Christiana. This I honestly do. See, I had to do a woosah right there, because that one was about to be a real quick one of those. Whew. Got a woosah sometimes as a parent. Will I get the stimulus if I did not finish processing this year? I have searched. Lisa has searched. Kat has searched. We cannot find the answer for this. Nobody has it. Nobody knows it. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion. My opinion. Two things I think will happen. One, if your transcripts are saying NA, which means there's no return on file for you, I think you guys are actually going to be happy, because I personally feel, my opinion, let's get this correct, my opinion, if your transcripts say NA, they will just go off of 2019 and you'll get your stimulus. If you're processing, if you're in a wage review, an audit, whatever the case may be, just like with the last one, I think you will not get it. I think you will be put on hold until you finish processing. Once you finish processing, then they will send out your stimulus. I personally think this is how it's going to go. So I don't know. I keep getting this answer and I honestly don't know. So I guess we'll see. My hope, guys, my sincere hope is that there is a huge update tomorrow. We'll find out tonight. I just feel like there will be a huge update. I'm praying to God that's what they do, is do a huge update tonight. If you already got your taxes for 2020, that is the information it will go by. So if you already got your 2020 taxes, that is the information they will go by. So that's all I know about the stimulus. That's all anybody can tell you about the stimulus. So some things we just don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Please, guys, do not harass. This is tax season, okay? Not every tax, most, let me say this. Most tax preparers, professionals are not like me, okay? They do not update you. They don't do this. A lot of them just don't have time, okay? I really don't have time, but I love you guys, so I'm going to be here for you. I got you. But they don't. It's not their job to know about your stimulus. It's not their job to find out what's going on with your stimulus. It's not their job to answer questions about your stimulus. I mean, if you want to tip your tax preparer and ask them, absolutely. But again, it's not their job. They got paid to file your taxes, to file your tax return. If that is done, then your guys' contract is done. They have nothing to do with it. Don't get me wrong. They are preparers like me. I don't mind helping you guys out. I don't mind answering your questions. But please just be considerate and take into consideration that this is still tax season. We are still working. We're still working. So, I mean, we can't answer. I got to tell you guys, if I showed you my phone right now, I have over 300 people that have messaged me today alone, just today, about stimulus, about CTC, about the taxes being delayed. I cannot keep up with my current clients, and it's really it's hindering at this point. So this is why I have a client group. I have a whole, tax group to try to give you guys the most up-to-date information I have. So that way everybody can get it at once. And then there's not like 20 million questions. I mean, come on now. We're watching the chat. How many times have I said, don't ask questions until the end? I can't answer them. I'm not going to answer them. How many times have other people posted in the chat, do not ask questions until the end? How many people are asking questions? Like, come on. At one point, you just got to be like, yo, dude, what's really going on? Like, do I need to learn sign language so I can tell you? Do I need to learn in a different language? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know you guys get just as frustrated as I do, because it's like the same thing over. Like, you just want to shake somebody, like, why the hell ain't you listening? Jesus Christ. Just smack them up. It's like, I feel like we in kindergarten sometimes. No, Thomas. No, Thomas. Thomas, I said no. 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 The Merc Net. Who the fuck is this bitch? Oh, honey, you have a lot to learn. Just, I love the trolls. I love the trolls. Ask your mama, she knows. I'm sorry. guys. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Okay. Let's come back. So, stimulus, we talked about. Let's talk really quick about the delays. Guys, I promise you, 90% of you guys, there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with your taxes. There is just a delay. There's just a delay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your taxes. The hubs were shut down. So basically what happened is those hubs were shut down. Your taxes got transmitted to that hub. It was shut down. So it got kicked out of the system, right? This is what happened. Seriously. So they can call it the errors department, the this department, the this department. None of that is true. It got kicked out of the system or got frozen in the system because they were shut down completely. So what happened is now somebody has to re-put it in the system. Not re-put it, but just push a button and say, okay, this one could go back into processing. That's what has to happen. So that's why we're starting to see them slowly but surely. Everybody's starting to get dates. You're going to get a date. I promise you. You guys keep calling the IRS. You guys are like stressing and freaking yourself out for no reason. This 10-week hold BS is BS. That's exactly what it is. The errors department is BS. That's exactly what it is. Code 100, code 900, whatever BS they're telling you, it's just BS. It's literally just a delay. And it's hundreds of thousands of people. This is not just happening to one person, two people, three people. It's happening to hundreds, thousands of people. And the problem is, because I've seen some tax professionals literally crying this tax season, literally ready to quit this tax season. They're getting slandered. They're getting cussed out. They're getting all types of stuff, guys. All types of stuff. People are literally looking at their tax return, not knowing what it even says and saying, but you got this wrong, but this is wrong, but this is not right, but this is wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these tax preparers probably messed up some of your returns. They probably did. You might have went to somebody that didn't know what the hell they was doing. Now, that is something wrong. But did you just call me a Karen? No, don't go there. Don't go there. The Marknet troll. Take your ass somewhere else. Seriously. Go troll somebody else. I don't got time for your shit. Take that Karen racist bullshit somewhere the fuck else. Because it's not happening here. So go somewhere else. Anyways, besides that, if I knew how to block your ass, I would. But I don't even know how to fucking do that. And now, see, I'm cussing. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cuss. Let me bring this back. Woosah. Bring it back. This is my husband warned me about, and I didn't want to listen. Whew. So, Lord Jesus. Okay. Right click on a name. Let me see here. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that, Kat, because I have no idea, honestly. Oh, look, I know how to do it, Kat. Let me hold on. I got you. It says add moderator. Bam. Are any of my other moderators up here? Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really don't know anything about YouTube and like kind of social media and stuff, so I'm not used to none of this. My husband did warn me though. He was like, "Babe, don't look at the comments," and I was like, "But I gotta look at the comments. That's how I gotta answer people." Let's see here. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to block this guy. Put user in a timeout. Yeah, let's put him in a timeout. There we go. Booyah. We don't got time for that negativity, y'all. This is a positive, uplifting zone. We are judgment free, uplifting, none of this outside craziness going on. We a family up in here. We don't have time for none of that negativity. We are all about positivity over here, especially what's going on with the world. We don't need none of that. I don't have time for that. I appreciate all you guys. I love you. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to it. I didn't even mention. So stimulus really quick, $1,400 per person, per child, per dependent. The dependent does not, there's no age on dependents this time. So that means if you claimed your 23-year-old college student, if you claimed your mama, if you claimed your daddy, just not if you claim the dog. I don't think you'll get it for that, but anybody else, you will get $1,400 for that person. There is no limit at all. So some of you guys are about to come off bigger than your damn tax refunds. Like, you guys don't even know the half of it. You don't even know the half. So let's get into the CTC credit, because I know a lot of you guys, will be very happy. You guys have asked a lot about the CTC. So here's how it goes. If you have a child 6 and under, you're going to get $3,600 per that child. Okay, so per child 6 and under. Now that's fully refundable. Okay, and now any child older than that, up to 18, they changed the CTC to add 17 and 18-year-olds this year. So up to 18, you will get $3,000 per child. So here's some good stuff, guys. Here's some good stuff. 1, there is no limit on how many children you can get that CTC credit for. So you can have 8 kids and you get $3,000 per child. 2, yes, half of that is you can get monthly. So if you have a child older than 6, you'll get $250 starting in July till December. James, I'm not answering your question because it's not time for questions, hon. Wait to the end, please. If you have a child 6 and under, it will be $300 from July till December. Here's some issues that I see happening. A lot of people are going to take advantage of this. A lot of people. I like I've told all my clients, and I've told you guys quite a few times, I do not advise you to take those upfront payments. I don't advise it unless you seriously need the help. Do not take it. Don't take it, guys. I fully believe, and don't depend on your taxes next year. If you think that there was an issue this year, just wait and see. Next year is going to be worse. It's going to be 100% worse. Do not, if you have to pay taxes next year and because you got that money up front, now granted, it's only half up front. I understand that, but hear me out. That can still that can still cause you some issues. It still can cause you some issues. Trust and believe me. Now, here's some good news. You don't even have to work. You can be somebody that's on Social Security or somebody that just doesn't work. And you will be able to file taxes next year just to claim this CTC credit. So all my mothers and dads that's on Social Security, disability, or whatever the case, you will also be able to get this CTC credit. It will go off of 2020 taxes. If you don't file 2020 taxes or your household situation changes, there is going to be a website that you will be able to go on and update if you need to add children. Nobody's ever going to take away children. Or if you need to change your income. Now, let me tell you. Oh, James, I 100% agree with you. The fraud, the scam, the everything is about to come out. You guys need to watch out for it. If you have any doubts, people contacting you, messaging you, telling you to do this, do that, ask in a group first. Ask in a group, because the scammers, the fraudsters, they coming. They coming. They probably already got something figured out already. And the damn site ain't even up. But trust me, they coming. Especially like the scammers. Don't fall for it, guys. Don't fall for it. They're coming. So, now the thing is, and I believe, I don't know the exact amounts, but say you claim 4 kids, right? And, as long as your income isn't over a certain percentage, next year when you file, say you only end up filing 2 kids, you will not have to pay that money back. This is where I think the scams and the fraud's going to come in, because to me, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about how I think somebody can commit fraud. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to put that little thing in your head. Yeah, but there will be a website, and I don't know if they're opting everybody in and you have to go on the website and opt out, or if everybody is already opted out and you have to go to the website to opt in. Again, once we get that information, we will definitely let you guys know how it's going to work with that. So it does not go, it's not added to this year. This is not something you have to amend for. This is not something that you have to keep waiting, because there was another tax preparer and their video went viral, and they were telling everybody to not file taxes due to this child tax credit coming. I already advised you guys that this was not going to be in effect for 2020 tax season, but it's not. So it does not have anything to do with this tax season. The only thing that has to do with this tax season is the unemployment will be forgiven. We don't know if it's the whole thing, like if it'll affect your AGI, or if it's just going to affect your taxes, paying taxes on it. So until that form comes out, we really just don't know. So we just have to wait a couple weeks until the form comes out, and then we can start doing amendments. Now, for anybody asking about child born in 2020 or 2021, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, y'all, but you know I'm going to keep it real with you. If you did not get your taxes already, I guarantee you'll end up having to file it on your 2021 taxes. I don't think there's going to be any way that you can add a child. So unfortunately, I don't. I think it's going to go like, the second and the third, the first and the second one went. You know, if you weren't processed yet, it can't go by that. If your taxes aren't approved yet, it's not going to go by that. And anybody that has a baby in 2021, you'll automatically, just like the 2020 babies, you'll automatically have to file it on your taxes. Now, once again, nothing can take no offsets on this stimulus third. No child support is going to be taken like the first one. Nothing can take this stimulus unless, hear me out, unless you have to file it on your 2021 taxes. If you end up filing it on your 21 taxes, it becomes a rebate. Once it becomes a rebate, it's open season, honey. Anything can take it. If you owe IRS, if you owe child support, if you owe any other offset, it could be taken. My personal opinion, that's why a lot of people had to claim this last friggin' stimulus on their taxes, because they wanted people to pay their damn debts. I fully believe that 100%. I feel like they made that error on purpose just so people, not everybody would get it. That's why I hate them. We all know this. Like, we're on the same page when it comes to this. I can't stand them. I honestly, again, I'm going to say it again. I honestly do not feel that you guys should opt into this child tax credit. Just hold off as much as you can, guys. Just hold off when you get, think about it. Yo, somebody with three kids, right? They're getting $9,000 just for this one credit, right? So let's see. I'm going to do some math real quick, right? Let's say somebody usually gets about, for three kids, they get about 9,000, right? So somebody that usually gets $9,000, right? Their return next year is probably going to be about 15 grand. It's probably going to be about $15,000, maybe more. I mean, because the look back is coming back next year. You will be able to use the look back from 2019 on your 2021 taxes. That's coming back. The 7202 credit is coming back. The 89115E is coming back. So all this same stuff is coming back next year on top of the stimulus, on top of the CTC credit. So, I mean, some of my clients this year have gotten refunds they've never seen in their life. Like, I have $10,000, $11, $12, $13, $7. I got a client that got like $18,000 back this year. Like, what? She's like, are you serious, Christina? Like, what did you add? And I'm like, dude, I didn't add anything. Like, word to life, I didn't add nothing. I don't do that. She was like, nah, this can't be right. Like, something's wrong. I was like, nah, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Oh, thank you, Kat, for reminding me. Yes, if you decide to opt in for the CTC, just so you know, it will count towards income. So that includes insurance, state insurance, food stamps, Section 8, unemployment. This will count towards income, just so you know. Obviously, if you do not claim it, it does not count. You just get it on your taxes like a tax credit. But if you get the payments, it will count as income. So just be aware of that. All right, guys. I believe, Kat, can you just let me know? I think I covered everything, guys. So I'm about to open it up for questions, but I'm pretty sure that I talked about everything, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one thing that people don't realize, that this is going to count towards income. So you can get yourself in pretty, some pretty big trouble. Okay, great. All right, guys. So let's open it up. Let's ask some questions. If I miss your question, just ask it again. I mean, don't go back to back to back asking me, but just ask it again, and I don't mind answering it. But Riley, what are you confused about, hon? I don't receive, but what's wrong? If it's a test and not taxable, why are they doing that? Really unfair. Tori, I cannot, I don't know. I don't know. If it's different from 2019, then I, I think IRS, from my understanding, IRS has all of your direct deposit info from the last stimulus. If you did not get it direct deposit, I suggest anyway. I said this the last time, and some people listened, some people didn't. If you can get on to the payment portal, update your information. Period. I don't care if you think they have your information right. Update your information. All right. Can you clarify the CTC would affect a person's return negatively next year if they opt in? Rebecca, yes, I will clarify this. So the reason I say it can affect you negatively, a lot of people need the CTC to lower their taxable income. If you don't have any taxable income, then hey, get it. That's on you. If you have to wait 2, 3, 4 months for your refund, don't say I didn't warn you. But so if you usually don't have a taxable income, you're fine. But if you have a taxable income, it can definitely hurt you, because the CTC is one of the main reasons that people use to bring down your taxable income. No. Gina, we will not be automatically amending our clients that had unemployment. Absolutely not. And we're not doing it for free. If you want to amend, you can contact us and we will do it. But it won't be for free. And I'm not going to do the work. We are not going to do the work. And then you say, I don't want to do it. I will tell you if you're not going to get anything. I'll say, don't even bother. It's not worth it. But if you are going to get extra money from amending for unemployment for this year, I'm not going to tell you how much it is, because I don't feel that it's right if I do the work and then you say, oh no, I don't want to do it. But I already did the work. That's what I get paid for. I get paid for doing the work, not for you to get a refund. So I really want people to understand that. Tax preparers get paid to do the work, not a refund. Okay. So I'm not trying to sound mean, but I can assure you, I'm going to have thousands of amendments to do. Thousands. So it's not fair to all my other clients that want to pay and want me to do their amendments when I have, you and whatever other people just want, a free ride. So I don't think that's fair. I've done that for a lot of years, and I feel like so many people have taken advantage of me. I don't have the time to do that anymore. And it's not right for my other clients that are waiting, and they don't mind paying for my service. You guys be automatically amending. Don't know if this is asking out of the. Yes, Vanessa, you can definitely opt out of the 300 or 250, depending on your child's age, for the CTC. Absolutely. Letitia, yes, I actually told you I have a friend that's a manager that works at the Department of Treasury. They will be going out as early as Monday. Will be the first deposit, will be Monday. So that means if you have an early card, you can see a payment as early as tomorrow. Anthony, you're just as confused as I am, honestly. Honestly, it's a waiting game. To find out where it's coming, you're going to have to look at the payment portal. This is one thing nobody can answer for you guys. We really just don't know. I don't know what information the IRS has for you. So the only way you're going to find out is if you go on the payment portal. That is where you're going to find out your information, the payment portal. I'm already getting text messages of where my money's going. I don't know, guys. I don't know where your money's going. I'm sorry. I don't. That's something I can't answer. JP Caps, what do you mean how to amend for unemployment? I don't understand what that means. Kim, what did they take it for? I know there's a lot of I know the IRS. I have started seeing the IRS not allowing somebody that only has unemployment doing the look back with no income, with no other income. They are actually not allowing it for some reason. Some people they are, and some people they're not. I think if this happens to you, I think you should try to mail a return in, honestly, because there is nothing that says that if you only have unemployment, you cannot use the look back. Mr. Mother Chugga, I do. Well, it all depends because if you're where's my refund status, which is not working, we've talked about this. If your transcripts might say NA, and if they say NA, technically you don't have a return filed, even though it is filed. Don't think it's not, it is. It just means they haven't started processing you yet. But if you have NA, I think you will not have a delay on your stimulus, but it will go by 2019. Teresa Gray, I do not think that the stimulus will make the tax returns even longer. No, I don't, because they have it's two different. There's not really people that need to deal with the stimulus. It's all kind of computer generated, so I don't think it's going to make it go further. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true too, Kat. So people that don't qualify for EIC, they depend on the child tax credit. They depend on that to help them with their taxes. So I definitely I don't suggest it. I mean, you can always speak to your tax preparer and ask their advice. Like, hey, I really need this money. What do you think I should do based on, this is going to be my situation? Ask them. I'm pretty sure that they'll tell you. So not everyone gets maxed out. Carrie, so this year everybody is gonna get the max child tax credit. Everybody's gonna get it. Even if you don't even have a damn income. Even if you don't work, you're gonna get it. Jennifer, it cannot be taken at all. I don't know where you read that, but it's in the bill. It can't be taken for offsets. You not trash? I'm not trash either. But your stimulus will go, it's not going through any refund, banks, TurboTax, none of that. The best, so as far as payments, I'll say this one more time for stimulus payments. The only way, nobody knows where they're going. The only way you're going to know where they're going is to go and look on the payment portal when it opens. That's where you're going to know where it's going. That's the only information that I can give you 100%. Selena Carroll, that is one thing I do not know yet about the non-filers. I'm hoping if somebody filed, you know what I mean? Well, you had to file for this second one. If you didn't file, you have to file for it. So I'm pretty sure, I think they're opening up the non-filers again. I heard rumors, but I'm not too sure. Life with Haley. So if you filed the 8/9/15 this year, I believe that's the form they're going to use for the 3-year payback. But it's also if you take out from your 401k this year. So it's for those people as well. Monica, there's no link yet to the payment portal. Well, actually there is. Hold on, I'll put it in the things. It's just not updated yet. Get my payment. So the payment portal will be where the other one is. So if we update tonight, we'll go. If you update tonight, Tiffany, it'll go off of 2020. Nothing to see here. We probably will not see the transcripts update because they're going to go off of 2021 transcripts, not this transcript. Jerson, so how it happened previously is once your refund fully processes, like 2 weeks later, you get the stimulus. So most people will not have to claim it next year if your refund is not processed yet. You'll get it. You'll end up getting a check like 2 weeks after you get your taxes this year for the stimulus. What if our second stimulus is sent to? Okay. I can't, I know everybody keeps asking about where the stimulus is going to go. I can't answer that. Like, I honestly can't. Sorry, yeah, Angel, if your husband already owes, I wouldn't opt in. I wouldn't, because if he owes, he probably, your income's probably pretty high, and if it's as high as, you know, the standard or whatever, you don't want to get those up front. You really don't. Gotcha Universe. It's because they're getting it up front. So if they're getting it monthly, then it is going to count as income because it is technically income. It going on it being a refundable credit, it's only a refundable credit when it's on your taxes. If you're getting it up front and monthly, that means that it's income. So they have to use it as income. Um, Gina, the it's going to take a couple weeks for that form to even be ready to do the amendment. It's I mean, we still have to wait for that form to be ready. It's going to be a while. So, my tool bets, yes, I am able to amend anybody's taxes. You do not, and not just me. You can go to anybody to get your amendment done for your taxes. It does not have to be the same person. The only thing is, you do need a copy of your tax return. So you need that copy of your tax return. I have such a headache. Let's see. All right. Yeah, if you don't owe, opt in. If I claim 4 kids, will I get stimulus for me and all 4? Yvonne, yes, you will. You're going to get the stimulus, 1,400 for you and 1,400 for all 4 dependents. Shannon, if it's not processed yet, then you're going to have to wait until it's processed, and you will get the stimulus a couple weeks after your 2020 is processed. Keisha King, yes. Supposedly the payment portal that I posted is supposed to update this weekend. As soon as we see that it is live for the 3rd stimulus, we will post it. As soon as we find out, we'll post it in the groups. Sarah, it's not going to take 10 weeks. I can assure you. You're just delayed. That is the only thing. There's a big delay. It's happening to hundreds of thousands of people. But they did start updating. They did start processing all the people that were caught in that early delay. I just saw a question about a mom and a daughter filing. You guys both might get it. Miss Rivers, honestly, you guys both might get one, and that's okay. If you both get the $1,400, guess what? You don't have to pay it back. There's no payments back. So just like with parents, like say a dad claims 2 kids in 2019, right? And he didn't file 2020 yet. But the mom claimed the 2 kids in 2020. Guess what? Both of you guys are going to get the stimulus for both kids. So that's just how it's going to work. Yes, people on SSI will get the stimulus. Sarah, I guarantee you, I would bet you that it will be sooner than 10 weeks. That 10 weeks is just the IRS telling you that, so you'd stop calling them. It's going to be quicker sooner than 10 weeks. I guarantee you. Tiffany Rowe, no, it doesn't matter who Jackson Hewitt uses because the stimuluses are not going through the banks. So it's all IRS this time. Vanessa, as soon as they make the website available to opt in or opt out of the CTC, it'll be in a couple months. This is not something that's going to be next week. The payments don't even start till July. So as soon as it does happen, we'll let you guys know. Sassy baby, it's coming. It's coming. There's just a delay. It's just a delay. Carrie, can you wait a couple days? Honestly, if it has to do with the stimulus, I can't really answer anything, even if you're my client, about the stimulus. So if you're my client, or if you're not my client, obviously, there's nothing I can answer to you about the stimulus. I cannot give anybody like an exact answer about the stimulus because we just don't know. So if you're wondering about the stimulus, the only information that you're going to be able to get is from that payment portal. That's the only person that's going to end up getting that, like having that information. I will not know it. I'm not going to know it. Beautytopia, yes. If there's no 2019 taxes on file. Christina Fickle, you do have to have a credit card. Your phone has to be in your name. It does a lot, but you can call the IRS, guys. You can call the IRS and ask them for a one-time code so you can create an online account. If they tell you they cannot do it, they're lying. They are 100% lying to you. Either ask for a manager or keep calling back until you get somebody that wants to do their job. I promise you, promise you, they can send you a code. 100%. Sassy baby, message me tomorrow, but message me. I gotcha. Alicia, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible that you guys both get it, honestly. Okay, Carrie, yeah, something like that. I definitely got you. Yeah, and that's not, I mean, that's not happening until like July, so we definitely have time. But I will, and it's actually better if we wait so then I can see where you guys are at by that time, like before it's time to opt in, opt out. If you are my client, I do not, or if you plan on becoming a client next year, I absolutely do not have a problem with you guys messaging me or messaging Lisa, Lucy, any of my preparers and asking, hey, can you see where I'm at right now? And, do you think that I should opt out or I can opt out or I can opt in and get the monthly payment? I have no issues, seeing if that's okay for you. I'm totally against it. I'll tell you that now. That's my stance. I'm completely against opting into that. The transcripts are going to update on 2021 for this new stimulus. This is a 2021 stimulus. This is not a 2020. And I can assure you, most people will not be able to see it. I know last time, preparers, if we needed to get somebody's transcripts, we saw it, but taxpayers were not able to see it on their transcripts. Tara, it all depends. If you're at NA, if your transcripts say NA because they didn't even process you yet, it'll just go off of 2019. If you're being processed right now, there definitely could be a hold. Absolutely. So, Rachel Robbins, I can tell you, if you change your direct deposit information on the portal and you do not have your taxes yet, it will not change where your tax refund is going. It will not change it. Phoebe Lawrence. So for any other tax season, $2,000 per child CTC. $1,400 is refundable. $600 goes towards any taxable income. So if you don't have taxable income, you don't get the 600. If you have taxable income, if you still have taxes that you owe, it brings your taxable income down. Christina Harris, no, there is not a cap on the 1,400. Yes, Tanya. Angel, yes. It'll be the same for injured spouse. It'll take a while. It doesn't, and it shouldn't take that long this time because they're not taking it for child support. So just like with the second one, there shouldn't be that much of a delay. Okay, so I think you guys are not understanding me. Okay. If you didn't get your taxes right now, right? If you did not get your taxes, no, Miss Rios, if you are on a tax topic 201, which is an audit, you will not get your taxes. You will not get your stimulus until that audit is finished. If you are under a review, if you are under a wage review, if you are under any of that, you will not get your stimulus until that is processed. So a lot of people don't. So you cannot go by your where's my refund. So your where's my refund could say still processing. That does not mean you are really processing, because if you ask people that can see their transcripts, their where's my refund says still processing, but their transcripts say NA. That means they're not even in the system. That means it'll go by 2019. So it all depends on, it does not depend on where's my refund. Again, where's my refund is not accurate this year. So it's not going off of that. It's going off of your transcripts. Correct, Carrie. That's exactly the first statement I said when I started the live. Hello, Sydney. And actually, goodbye. So I'm actually getting off. I really don't feel good. Like my head feels like it's going to explode. Um, no, you're going to have to wait for it, honey. Latoya, I actually don't go by appointments. I have a form, you fill it out, and I just go down the list. It's just so much easier that way because I do have a lot of clients. Um, oh, Carrie, you just jinxed me. Excuse me if I filed and have to send. Oh my God, my eyes are burning. I tell you guys, I'm getting sick. I can't get sick. I'm going to Disney. Oh my God. Christina, there's no error department. There's no error department. Most people that are calling and they're saying they're in the error department, they have an NA on their transcripts. Their transcript hasn't even started processing yet. So how the hell can it be in the damn error department if they didn't even start processing it? That error department is BS. It's a bunch of BS. So King Tail, I'll tell you one thing. This tax season is like no other. Filing early is always the way to go. The reason this is happening this year is because 3 hubs were shut down completely. It has nothing to do with you filing early. I assure you. It had to do with the hubs shutting down. And that's not something that happens all the time. Having to claim a stimulus is not something that happens. Claiming all these, there's like 3 new forms this year. None of this has ever happened in the history of tax season. So this year, you cannot go by this year. This year is a once in a lifetime tax season. Courtney, I assume you can. I guess they should get the form in a couple weeks. Jessica, there's no error department. They're telling you whatever they want to tell you just to get you off the phone. And let me tell you the reason I know this, okay? I have clients that have called the IRS asking about their refund. I asked them to call. Hey, do me a favor, call the IRS. Tell me what they tell you. Guess what they were told? They're in the errors department. It'll take 10 weeks. They already got their damn refund. They acted like they were looking in their phone. They acted like they were looking in their account. They asked for their social. They did all that other hee-haw. They put them on hold, and they came back and straight up lied to their face and said, you're in the errors department. It'll take 10 weeks to get your taxes. It's a bunch of bullshit. Like, seriously. Amanda, yes, you will have to wait. Cass, just stay in my tax group. The tax refund craziness 2021. I always let everybody know as soon as it's time, like tax season is about to open. And you will definitely know because I'm very vocal about it, how to become a client. No, they will not adjust your taxes on the unemployment. Not at all. That's something that you will have to see if you need to amend for your taxes. But as far as unemployment, no, they're not going to do anything. IRS is not going to do anything. Transcripts are free. You do need a credit card and you need a phone in your name or some other kind of loan you can use. Ms. Davis, no. You will have to get it on your 2021 taxes. Mike Walden, I don't know how you think I can help you if you don't have your refund. Thousands of people are waiting. There's just a delay. Topic 152 means nothing, guys. It means nothing. So it's a generic message that you have direct deposit. That's it. That's all it means. That you filed a tax return. That's all it means. If you have it, good. If you don't have it, good. It doesn't matter. It's a generic tax topic. Generic. 100%. And at the end of the day, David, where's my refund is not working. It's not accurate. Unless you have take action or a DDD, which is a direct deposit date, it doesn't matter. Rachel, I don't know where your stimulus is going. You have to look at the payment portal. I can't answer that. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I'm about to bring it down. I do have some of that elderberry somebody just said. I do have some. I'm gonna take some actually right before I go to bed, and some Mucinex. This literally just came out of the blue. Like, I wasn't feeling like this earlier. This is crazy. David, I can assure you 90% of people haven't waited this long. Like, this is not, guys, it's not a normal tax season. It's not. There's so many different changes between the hubs shutting down and all the new forms. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Do you know that like 3 million people from 2019 still didn't even get their taxes yet? Like, I told you guys, I warned you guys. Do not depend on your taxes this year. Obviously, that is way harder said than done. I get it, especially what we're going through. I get it. But it's nobody's fault. It's just a delay, honestly. I promise you, it's just a delay. Timothy, a lot of people that updated to the 570 code, the following week they updated to a date. I can tell you that. David, if you look in the description in this video, it actually sends you to my tax group on Facebook. Just join it. And then when next season comes, you'll definitely know how to become a client. Hey guys, I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm about to get off anyways. I cannot tell you how you're going to get your stimulus. I cannot tell you how you're going to get your stimulus. The only way you will know where your stimulus is going is the IRS payment portal. That's the only way. Paula, tonight is the big weekly update. I'm going to pin this message to the portal. It is supposed to open this weekend. Again, nobody can tell you, your tax preparer, your CPA, nobody can tell you how your refund, how your stimulus is coming. Nobody knows. IRS doesn't know. Your tax preparer doesn't know. Tom, Harry, Sue, they don't know. Nobody knows. The only 100% sure place to know is through the portal. Queen, yes, they can take your state refund if you owe for federal. Yes, they can. Federal can take anything, whereas state, not too many things can take your state, but federal can take anything. All right, guys, I'm going to post this in a group. Thank you so much. Help me out. Like, let's spread the word and get more people to, know what's going on. Share this on your social media for me. I appreciate you. You have no idea. I hope everybody has a great night. And as soon as I get more updates, I promise I'll let you guys know. And I hope you guys have a great night. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and press the like button. Help a sister out. I will be a creator soon. So y'all gonna be with me on this ride. Have a great night, guys.